Good morning and welcome to episode 2 of the Entertainment Report podcast. This is Blake Riley and I will be previewing the TNA Lockdown pay-per-view that is live this Sunday at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas. Now, before we get started, this show is the official podcast companion for the Entertainment Report blog, available for free at ereport1.blogspot.com. You can check it out on your computer, cell phone, iPad, tablet, and any other smart device you possibly have or has ever been made. It goes up every Wednesday night, sometimes Thursday morning, depending on event times. This week, issue number 23 includes a review of the ROH 11th Anniversary pay-per-view from last week and a special tribute to the late great William Moody, aka Paul Bearer, who sadly passed away this past Tuesday. Also, it includes a full preview for the MISL playoffs that started last night. It was tweeted about by our Wave correspondent, Scotty Fellows, at ScottFellows23. Also, we covered the week that was in Devils and Admirals hockey and a review of the season premiere of the Celebrity Apprentice, All Stars, and the newest episode of Comic Book Men. So go take a look at that at ereport1.blogspot.com or follow us on Twitter at ereport1 or like us on Facebook. Alright, let's get on with the show. This Sunday, TNA Wrestling will be hosting a pay-per-view Lockdown. It is the first of their Big Four pay-per-views of the year in their new format. I actually love this new format. It's a lot easier to cover 4 pay-per-views instead of 12. I wish WWE would do the same difference. As for the show, this is a pretty good card, and we will take it from the bottom to the top, starting with a couple of matches that I don't quite understand why you're even on this card. To begin with, first we have Joey Ryan versus Joseph Park. Why is this match on this card? I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. Did I miss something last Thursday on Impact when I was having cable problems that I didn't see the whole show? Is there some backstage confliction that happened here? Or is this just a rib on Joseph Park that he's got to deal with Joey Ryan for no apparent reason? Well, whatever it is, this is going to be a comedy match. It won't be long. Don't worry, people. Go Joseph Park on this one. Just because, well, I like the guy and Joey Ryan's chest hair scares me. And now we have Robbie E versus Robbie T in the breakup of the tag team that everyone stopped caring about a year ago. Kind of. If you watch the shows in London, you saw Robbie T gradually turn on his tag team partner of a couple of years now. I would have preferred this match to be one of the last matches in London, not on the Lockdown card. I don't get it. I've also never been a fan of Robbie E. Never liked the gimmick. I think the whole Jersey Shore gimmick is a crack of shit. So, I'm going to go with Robbie T. I have a feeling they're going to push him and have some fun with it. Alright, moving on. We have championship matches. We are filled with championship matches on this show. The only one that's not defended is the TV title, and I don't think anybody cares. First, we have the TNA Knockout Championship match. Velvet Sky is your champion, and she will be defending against Gail Kim. This will be fun. It's going to be a fun match. I just wish that they built it better on Thursday and we didn't see that really, really weak-ass slap from Velvet Sky. She should really just watch old videos of Stephanie McMahon and learn how to slap. That was awful. As for the matchup itself, why did Gail bring up that he's undefeated at Lockdown? usually that means you're going to lose. Unless you're Undertaker. But she's an Undertaker, and she's not going to win this title. At least not today. Give me Velvet Sky. I won't be shocked if Gail wins. I just think they're going to keep the belt on Velvet for a while. I figured if Brooke Tessmacher can hold the title for a while, Velvet should be able to as well. Now we have the TNA X Division Championship match. Kenny King defending in a triple threat against Zema Ion and Christian York. Apparently, RVD will not be getting his rematch, at least not right now. I'm alright with that. RVD, get out of the X Division. You're not needed here anymore. You were no help to begin with. Now, this should be fun. I think Zema Ion and Christian York can put on a great show with Kenny King. It's about time Kenny King gets some respect and given title matches that he deserves to be in. Since he's only had the belt for about 10 days by the time this show happens, I don't see him dropping it. But I can see him pinning Zema Ion, stealing the win for Christian York, and then we go on from here in the rivalry between the two of them, which would be a lot of fun. Don't be shocked this Slammiversary in June if it's Kenny King versus Christian York for the title. That would be a lot of fun if it happened. Finally, the World Tag Team Championship match between the champions Robert Roode and Austin Aries against Chavo Guerrero and Hernandez and Christopher Daniels and Kazarian. I will go on the record and say I love the Daniels and Kazarian gimmick. I think it's a lot of fun. I think it's over the top and just as annoying as you'd want it to be. If I was picking with my heart, I would be picking them to become the 3-time World Tag Team Champions of the world. But I'm not. And I'm going to go with the champs to retain here. Mainly because of the storyline they're telling that they want to win every title, including the Knockout Championship. And honestly, I think that'd be really funny. So, give the tag champs to retain. I think this will be the show stealer. I think this will be the match of the night, no matter what happens in the main events. And people will be talking about this one on Monday, until they watch Raw and forget about it. All right, now we get to the steel cage portion of our show. And I'm actually kind of happy that there's a steel cage portion of the show instead of a full card of steel cage matches. I think you can do a gimmick pay-per-view and not have a full card of matches. It was fun in 2005. I've been watching since then, and it was a lot of fun then. I actually have that DVD. It's a fun pay-per-view to watch. But I think once the ring went down to 4 sides instead of 6, then the steel cage matches in one show just stopped being fun. So getting us down to 3 this year is really cool. I wish it was just 2. Lethal Lockdown in our main event, but hey, 3 is fine. I almost would prefer to have Robbie versus Robbie T in a steel cage more than the matchup we have, which is Kurt Angle versus Wes Briscoe. Seriously? This is the matchup you put in a steel cage. I understand the storyline. I know Wes turned on Angle. Can't we just have a wrestling match? Does it have to be in a steel cage? I don't get it. So give me Kurt Angle. Just because I got nothing else to say about this match. Alright, moving on to Lethal Lockdown. Also known as War Games. Also known as Lethal Lockdown. This one will be Aces and Eights versus TNA. Sorry about that. My throat's a little dry today. Aces and Eights versus Team TNA. We have for the Aces and Eights, we have Devon. The World Television Champion, Devon. Gotta remind people, he does have that title even though he never defends it. So, Devon, Mr. Anderson, Mike Knox, also known as Knox, apparently, Doc, a.k.a. Luke Gallows, a.k.a. Festus, a.k.a. more names than I really want to remember, and a name I wish I forgot, Garrett Bischoff. On Team TNA, we have Sting, we have Magnus, we have Samoa Joe, we have James Storm, and we also have Eric Young. People, you have to understand Eric Young belongs in this matchup. He got jumped by the Aces and Eights right in front of his wife, storyline-wise, and he belongs in this match. I think he will get the pinfall. I think he will pin Devon. And, well, that's because Aces and Eights always lose on pay-per-view. They are not the Shield. They never will be the Shield. They're not even as good as Scum and ROH. At least they have main eventers. All that Aces and Eights has is Mr. Anderson. He hasn't been a main eventer in ages. And Devon. And D'Lo Brown apparently running things. I don't get that. Anyway, give me Team TNA. Moving on. We have the TNA World Heavyweight Championship match. It is the champion, Jeff Hardy, against the challenger, Bully Ray. Wow. Two guys that know each other really well in the ring. It'll be fun. I don't know what to say about this matchup. Honestly, I never saw it coming. If you told me a year ago, I would have thought you were nuts. Plus the fact that it's a face versus face matchup. Something's got to give here. I honestly still, in my heart of hearts, is telling me that Bully Ray is going to turn heel and join the Aces and Eights. It would give them a lot of credibility, especially after winning the World Championship. But at the same time, he is on the side of Hogan, and I can see him helping Hogan against the Aces and Eights after winning the World Championship. That's just me, though. Again, I am picking Bully Ray to win the title. I want to see Bully Ray win the title in one way, shape, or form. I think he's earned it in this last year. He should have been champion last year, but he never got a shot. So, two men, they deserve it this matchup. Bully Ray is going to win. That's it. That's your card. That is your pay-per-view. And that is TNA Lockdown for this Sunday. It's going to be a good show. It'll be fun. Definitely, I think, worth a watch if you want to spend some money, if you're not saving for Mania next month. But, that's it for me. Thank you for listening. This has been Blake Riley for the Entertainment Report podcast episode number 2. Again, this is the podcast companion for the Entertainment Report blog at ereport1.blogspot.com. Again, follow us on Twitter at ereport1. We update just about daily. We are always doing something. We always have announcements and special stuff going on, especially with WrestleMania season coming up. And now that we are doing podcasts, we will try to do more of these as we go along. So thank you again for listening. Have a great week, and I will see you next time.